All right. Good morning, everyone. How are we? Early morning. Bit of a late one for me last night, but anyway, let's get into it, guys. Free trade routine, Proverbs 23 today. When you sit to dine with a ruler, note well what is before you and put a knife to your throat if you're given to gluttony. Do not crave his delicacies, for that food is deceptive. Do not wear yourself out to get rich. Do not trust your own cleverness. Cast but a glance at riches and they are gone, for they will surely sprout wings and fly off to the sky like an eagle. Well, that's true for yesterday, if anyone was watching. Do not eat the food of a begrudging host. Do not crave his delicacies, for he is the kind of person who is always thinking about the cost. Eat and drink, he says, but his heart is not with you. He will vomit up the little you have eaten, and you will have wasted your compliments. Do not speak to fools, for they will scorn your prudent words. Do not move an ancient boundary stone or encroach on the field of the fatherless, for their defender is strong. He will take up their case against you. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to words. Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you punish them with the rod, they will not die. Punish them with the rod and save them from death. My son, if your heart is wise, then my heart will be glad indeed. My inmost being will rejoice when your lips speak what is right. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. There's surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Listen, my son, and be wise, and set your heart on the right path. Do not join those who drink too much wine or gorge themselves on meat, for drunkards and gluttons become poor, and drowsiness clothes them in rags. Listen to your father who gave you life, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Wisdom, instruction, and insight as well. The father of a righteous child has great joy. A man who fathers a wise son rejoices in him. May your father and mother rejoice. May she who gave you birth be joyful. My son, give me your heart and let your eyes delight in my ways. For an adulterous woman is a deep pit, and a wayward wife is a narrow well. Like a bandit, she lies in wait and multiplies the unfaithful among men. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaint? Who has needless bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? Those who linger over wine, who go to sample bowls of mixed wine. Do not gaze at wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it goes down smoothly. In the end, it bites like a snake and poisons like a viper. Your eyes will see strange sights, and your mind will imagine confusing things. You will be like one sleeping on the high seas, lying on top of the rigging. They hit me, you will say, but I'm not hurt. They beat me, but I don't feel it. When will I wake up so I can find another drink? God, thank you for a new day. Thank you for yesterday, even how up and down it was. Just pray for a good day today. Have disciplined. Just trade well, trade with a plan, trade the process, and pray for everyone watching as well to have a profitable day. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, y'all. Free trade routine done. I still want to make music. I think that was actually pretty cool yesterday. Probably not going to rap this time, but it's cool to see. So yesterday, interesting. We spilled down lower in Asia, bounced back in New York AM session, still respecting this previous week value area low, but we probably would have made double highs. I'm going to assume. Yeah, Asia highs. Swept Asia highs in New York. Now we're pulling down. Okay. We don't have long. Market's about to open. I gotta get a move on here. So wait for my volume profile levels. We'll quickly adjust this. I'm thinking a gap to the downside and we're just gonna spill from here. That is my anticipation. We'll jump quickly on this if we got time. Yeah. In a rush today to give you guys an update. I did post on the YouTube yesterday whereabouts we are. So we still got this account, took max loss. We got this account now though, which is $500 away from passing. So yep, there's the gap down as we expected. Probably go out to fill this, tap off previous day value area low, and then melt to the downside again. So I'm gonna take the first trade on this account here. Wait till we can go and fill this up. This is yesterday's, well, the day before's Under control. So if we can run up into here, start with 1, aiming for just 500 here, I think. Yeah. So change to, oh. Shift this to 500, liquidate. Crazy gap down right from the jump. Alright, I don't think we're going to fill that gap. I think we're just going to melt from here. We've already got a decent amount of displacement, yep. Okay. So just want to see us just absolutely melt from the jump. Based on what we've seen yesterday, already tapped off the previous week value area low. Just want to see this thing hold to the downside. Targets down here. Be adjusting risk. I'm not gonna make the same mistakes we were doing yesterday. Way too much risk. I don't want to risk more than $200 per idea. So would have been an easy short, even on the funded account here, but that's okay. Just trying to see where we might. I haven't done my high time frame levels or anything like that. Yeah, gap down from the open. Hadn't had a pretty range day. Like wasn't too big yesterday. I have a feeling today's gonna be crazy, man. Thursdays usually are heavy, so these lows would be my target. The liquidity resting down here, 28700 is where I'm looking at. Go to break even here. Got all these levels in the wrong spot. It's kind of wigging me out. Okay, so previous day point of control we have at 29252. These old levels. Looks like we're bouncing back up. That's all right. We could still go fill that gap. Hence why we just want to protect ourselves, not get too careless in terms of our positioning here. Could potentially go fill that gap. Where have we hit? Just in here, right? So I might push back up and fill this gap now. Ideally, we just melt to the downside, to be honest. Alright, if we're going to do that, we're just going to double our position here. Tried to go up, can't. $86 worth of risk here. We'll go break even here. Surely not 2 lives in a row that we get honey dipped. So close to our target and then just full reversal. Alright, anyway, while that's doing its thing, previous day value area high is same level, I think, 29331. Just a little bit lower, and then the value area low is at 29183.5. Surely not, hey. Surely not. 918. It's gonna adjust stops to these highs here. Surely not, hey. Surely not. Go even to break even really fast. Yeah, try to, Dom. How you doing, man? Good to hear from you. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, man. So close to TP and then reversing back. Just drop, man. Alright, half of our target locked in, even if this does want to bounce back on us. Struggling to push past here, which is not a good sign. Yeah, I saw the first tap when it went up and then it just rejected straight away. I was like, okay, surely. Okay, I'm just trying to see if we are gonna respect this little gap in here. There we go. All right, good move there. Would have been taken out. Oh, I spoke too soon. Man, market makers, man. Yeah, true. Literally. And that's why I don't copy trade like multiple accounts anymore. I'd rather just come at different kill zones and just run it. It's nice that way too, because even if like one has a losing day, there we go, bang. Okay, sick. So funded, thank God. Yeah, exactly for that reason. Like I don't like copy trading all accounts. Sick when it hits, but when it doesn't, max pain, man, max pain. Alright, so I think we're literally just gonna keep on trending to the downside here. I'm gonna take the trade and just learn from my mistake yesterday and get out. How much do I risk? 150, man. So I just have my automatic brackets now. So 150 risk, 750, and that goes with every position. And I usually just start with one micro now, because it would give me the most room for drawdown. The price comes all the way back up here, still losing $100, which I can take. It's just hard with the max loss limit for these accounts. Obviously being at 1,000, but double the payout, which is okay. Gotta be pretty careful here. Yeah, and scaling. So I'm literally just doubling. I usually go on an M2 now, and if I see like a closure below a previous low, then I just keep on scaling. And obviously look at like higher PD arrays and levels where we could reverse. But typically, like if we're closing below, I'm just gonna keep on adding and adding, and then get out at like hourly levels. So at 9, and I'm getting out today. I'm not making the same mistake. I'm not doing that again, man. So yeah, I've stopped at the button. Good, put back up. Just no reason to ballsy here. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. You've been doing well too, bro, Dom. I've been watching you, man. Just so consistent. Not crazy big wins, not crazy just like big losses. Just super consistent. One all that. Yeah, good night, brother. Good night. Love to the family, bro. No, it's still pushing lower here. Do what tap, rest in. Alright, cool. Let's make some tunes. I'll probably make some lo-fi stuff in the background. Just while we're waiting, we'll check on this. And that's why I like having such small risk, is that you can just chill. It doesn't have to be as stressful. Nice. Oh my, yeah. This is the one. Wow. Crazy beat. That's insane. That's insane. So while we're trading, if you've just joined, we're just making some beats in the background. Oh my goodness. What? Alright, cool. And now I've just found that like switching to a higher time frame, we don't have to be as so pressed on where we are. We can just check on TradingView too, but like an M5 now with just really small size, and hopefully we can catch a huge runner. That's really the idea now, especially with the funded accounts. Don't need to go so crazy. It's nice to be in and out, but the risk on that is higher too. Beat is so nice, man. So nice. We're just gonna fade this in. Probably go like a low pass to start. Like start it probably here. And then probably want to it's all the way at the max here. It's basically from the start just going to gradually like grow in. It's a bit low. Nice. Let's check what's happening here. Trying to multitask a little bit here, so bear with us. We're gonna fill this previous day value area low right here too, so I don't mind if we get stopped out. We'll just have another entry waiting at about 174, let's say. So 174. If we want to keep melting, then we'll keep melting, but yeah, let's make this track. Definitely clap for this one. Crazy. It's an interesting type. Need to. Shifted. It's just a little bit offbeat. There we go. Keep it simple with the claps for now. Oh, there's a faster way to do this, hey. Still in this position. So even with this hi-hat, it's just coming in a little bit too like, I just want it more full. Nice. Does this sound different? Do like a little restart it, like fades in as we had that little EQ coming in. Let's turn this down a little bit. Nice beat, huh? Yeah, get a bit carried away. Haven't even checked out trade, yeah. Cool. So 820. Usually, like if there's a big gap down like this, it's. I was reading one of these trading books, and I think there's a either 48 or 49% chance that like we go and actually fill the entire gap. I've just found though that I think that's with all gaps, but I've found if the gap is significant like this, typically they don't get filled. Okay, so we're just basically hovering from this little 5-minute BC in here. Could go fill this and then spill down again. I'd like to see us continue. Oil has been actually on a tear, man. So I actually might switch to oil here too. So we'll go for a long position on oil. Keep it on the macros for now. Just waiting to see. We might come down and take out these lows. Put a limit order here. Go for oil too. Okay, looks like we're pushing up on MNQ. Put the lo-fi back on. Obviously don't really want to be buying this at the peak, but I might just put a stop order as well for oil, especially with MNQ dropping now too. So if we opt for these highs, I think we get in as well. Super slow as well. Like if nothing's really happening and we're just going to chop again, I'd rather just wait till 10, come back at 10, especially on the funded account. But on Godway at least, okay, we've got the second one sort of ready to go as well. I won't activate it yet. I think that's my like worst habit of trying to like do too much too quick, especially with like no liquidity and no movement right now. Doesn't make much sense. Let me just check what news we have. Climate change, and then it's pretty much just New York session for any other news. Cool. That's okay. Sick. Because I was noticing yesterday why we had such a massive pump on oil at 4 p.m. my time, which is 2 a.m. New York time. Look at this insanity, man. Where was it? Here? Yeah. Right at 2. Insane push to the upside. And let me just see why the CPI was cooler. Interesting. I don't think it really matters about the news. I think more so just what time and what time things are coming out. So maybe like at 11:30 we could see something with AUD. It doesn't really impact Nasdaq too much, to be fair. But just good to know that at 11:30 we got some stuff coming out. Yeah, I think oil is a better play. It just makes more sense. There's less Trump manipulation that's occurring on a higher time frame sort of picture. Look at this. Look at this level of liquidity in blue. Beautiful sweep, and then we just have not looked back since. So definitely my eyes are on these highs. These highs here, these equal highs here, like all of these are targets to the upside. And I think we just blast through. Politically, what's going on in the world, like Iran, US escalations, I think we're going to be reaching these all-time highs. So oil longs make a lot of sense. I just don't know whether we're going to come back and fill this before we push up higher. I'm probably going to get out of this MNQ position here. Play the $50 loss. That's cool. Rather look for a better entry up in here. See if we can fill this thing. Previous day value area lows resting right here. Might go for previous day point of control. We've been doing that a lot recently, which is why MNQ is just super hard to trade at the moment. You can obviously see the chop that we're having in here as well. But it just makes no sense. Like, why are we going to run down and then in literally 1 hour of a candle, we come all the way back up to the high of the day? Like, it just makes no sense. Whereas like you look at oil and there's just none of that craziness. There was Monday, obviously, which is just an open from the weekend. But since then, we've just been trending nicely upwards. So yeah, maybe we come spill down in here and then we push up. I'm actually probably going to lock myself out. Good stop here because I think we're going to run for potentially filling this. And then same with oil. So what I'm actually going to do is just set alerts. Alerts have been working so well for me too as well. Highly recommend. Because then trading actually does become a lot more passive. You're not sitting here like wasting your whole day on the charts. I'm going to put an alert here. I'm going to put another one in this little gap in here if we want to protect this. Put an alert at the midpoint as well. Okay, cool. And then we'll do the same for MNQ here as well. Good exit here. Very good exit. Happy with that. Should have done that yesterday, man. As soon as like price is not moving in the direction that you want it to go, just get out. Just get out. Cool. So we've got our alert set. We don't really need to do a whole lot. I'm going to activate this second account and I'm going to lock myself out of it. And I'll do it live because to be honest, like even yesterday I was down 600, right? Ended stream and then the temptation to just trade again just came pretty strong. So let's do it live to keep accountability and to make sure that I actually am keeping discipline to my rules. And if this just wants to keep pumping and MNQ just wants to keep dropping and we miss this pullback, it is what it is. There's always another trade. There's more volume later in the day anyway, so I don't need to feel like I'm missing out. I think sometimes I feel that, to be honest. So let's activate this account if I can. Alright, cool. That should be activated now. Nice. So fresh, new funded account. I'm going to lock myself out until 10. So what's 10:10? 12 and AM, which is 10:10 reversal New York time. So, yep. Let's do that. Be sensible. And even this account, I reckon, probably till 10 AM, I'd say. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, fair bit of volume coming out here. Could look at potentially a long to fill in this gap. I don't like going against the overall momentum. We've gapped down, so sellers are more than likely going to want to protect this. Yeah, there's a bit too much limbo for me right now. So I'm just going to add an alert if we take these lows as well. Leave it for oil just because it's already expanded so much. If we take this, I don't really want to come join the party. I'll just wait till 10 AM, see if we get a retracement with the opening move. Look for a spill down to fill this and then bounce back away. But if we just pump from here, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's cool too. I'm not pressed. And a daily FEG right now too. So honestly, not too much to do here. Oil looks like it wants to run away. MNQ. Yeah, not too much going on. All right, I'm gonna end stream here, guys. Nice short session today. We got another funded account, so thank God for that. And we'll come when there's a little bit more volume rather than sitting here twiddling our thumbs. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great day and God bless. Peace.